Hello, and welcome back to a new episode of Comfy Cozy Completionist with your girl Lorelei. We are going to start by sleeping, and then I think we need to see about that infested mine. I think I can remember we did not complete that yet, so probably we should be returning there and do that. The objective is to get us more cores going forward when we need to go to the Ashlands. Let's put on our helmet. Let's get another health potion in our pocket just to have one more. Also, I think we do need more frost arrows. So we need freeze glands, we need wood. And we need feathers. Where's the feathers? Oh, we are low on feathers here. Should be doing some feather gathering. Frost arrows. I'm missing something. Oh, obsidian. Obsidian. There we go. Frost arrows. Let's have a bunch. So that needs to go back in here. And that needs to be... Everything is all over the place in our boxes. We should go and see about the feathers. And we are running low on wood again. Let's eat something. That and that and that. And let's have a look at our chickens. I have been thinking about that nonsense here, because those eggs get stuck there. We might have to rebuild that again and have that be something that actually drops instead of slides. That looks done. Let's get that real quick. Get that in here, and then let's fill that up again so it can process while we are out and about. Also, I think we do need some kind of a ladder up here, because this is painful, having to jump all the time. There we go. And I'm gonna deposit that one egg in here for now. Do we need that? I don't think. We should have that like that, I think. That would be better. Okay, let's bubble up and go through the pocket portal, which is this one. We do need to stock up on cores, because the black cores are needed for other stuff going forward. Where are we actually? We should have a marker here that there is an infested mine, and we should have a marker here that we have our pocket portal here, because maybe we should go through and install the Dude Where's My Portal mod too. So let's have a look around here. Not quite sure if this is done. It looks picked clean, but that there is something more here. And there is another over here. Can I see through the slits? I think it's only that one. I don't have an axe, which is a pity. I should bring an axe. And I actually should bring... Yeah, I should bring some... what's it called? Ooze bombs. I have forgotten to bring that. Do we have them in here? Oh, that's only 5. That is not a lot. Let's go get more ooze bombs. It's better to be prepared. And bring the axe too, because in case of those wooden doors, an axe would be a good idea. Make more ooze bombs. It's not like we cannot afford to have ooze bombs. So we do have ooze, and we need resin, and we need leather. We're gonna make another batch of ooze bombs. There, that's much nicer. And that goes back. And the eggs go in here. Gonna have to do something about that other stuff eventually. But with that, I think we are better prepared to face whatever is coming at us there. Just making sure we don't die there. Because that would be not very helpful. So we now can dole out some damage here. Are they connected here? I'm not sure. Let's see what comes running if we throw our spear on the floor. Looks like there is nothing beyond that. A seal breaker fragment. Okay. Those need to stew a little bit more here. Oh, look at that. Throw one here. And we throw one here. And we throw that on the floor. Ah, okay. Let's do a little bit more, and we're gonna go down here and see what's going on here. We did clear out everything here. There is nothing more down here either. Yeah, we cleared all of that. So it's only those two places there where we did clear that, yes, and there is nothing here. We should not be stopping in the middle of clearing out an infested mine, because that will not make it easy to remember where we left off. That thing should be pretty dead already. Okay, and then there is nothing more here. That was everything here. Nothing left. We found another seal breaker fragment. which is good. And now we have to think about where to go next. There is a lot more mistlands to be explored over here, I think. So probably we're gonna pick up that. Replenish our bubble. Remove that. Yeah, we should be installing the mod. That will help us a lot going forward to keep track of our portals. We have seen once and for all that we can manage without the mod, so we might as well install the mod. Okay, that is mountains here. Can hear wolves. But I don't want to go into the mountains. Oh, look how pretty. We need more Yggdrasil wood. Probably. Going forward we will need a lot more probably. But we also do need at least 1 or 2 more. What's going on down there? Ah, okay. More Dwerger. Let's have a marker here so we can remember that there is... Oh, wait, wrong one. That there is Dwerger here. I cannot believe that there is... We need to go south like this way. Where is this way? That way. Okay, there is more mountain here. Need to make sure we see everything here. Totem buffs. We do not really need that. Probably not need that. I am missing... Oh boy. I am missing my cores. Need to go back there and pick up the settling cores. I forgot to pick up the settling cores. That is not good. Had that happened to me before, was too full. Did not check if I had everything, and then I was away a lot, far away from where I've been, and yeah, we had to run back all the way. We want to go that way. Okay. We want to have a bubble. Luckily, I cannot hear any Gyal for a change. I think we might want to find another skull too, if we can. because going forward we're gonna be needing a lot more sap, a lot more eitr. Got too much stuff here. Can't pick that up. I think we're gonna go with that for now because it helps with the running stamina. Need to go south, more south, like this way. Oops, did not hit that one. Okay, more south. Over the hill. Look at that. All super foggy. Oh, this is nice. I think we're gonna be putting up our portal here for now. There is a purple seeker there. And I don't want to risk getting killed by that guy and then being far away. Let's try to shoot that guy. Not good enough at shooting, huh? There we go. No need to get all worked up. Is there something interesting around here? This is a very pretty place. Would be a nice place to have a base too. I think we should go home for a moment and drop off the stuff, because we have one extra slot occupied by one ooze bomb, and that is a little bit bonkers. And we need that. Is there something going on here? Oh yes. It's getting dark already, so probably better we stay home and do some building. Carapace. Where does the carapace go? There. Look at all of that jazz. So much. Trophies. Eggs. That. Let me get some wood and let me get some tar, and let me rework that a little bit better here while we can still see what we are doing. So that is like, this needs to come under here. And then probably like that. Gonna anchor that to here. Have a bottom in here. And that needs to extend over. And then let's tear down all of that and see if that, no, oops, yeah, we should have another floorboard in there, like here. So I think that is not enough, probably, to have them lay more eggs. Let's see, that needs to go, and 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 then we have to finagle that here in. Okay, the other way around. That one. Finally, we managed to sort that out, I hope. And then we have to close that off. So things don't get in there. And probably we want that encased to here. Let's see if another egg drops. And have a door here. And have a roof. Okay, that. Cannot see, but worst case scenario, we have to lower that one more. You don't feel rested anymore. Well, small wonder. That is done. And 20 more of that. And 20 more of that. Wrong way. Need to get up there first. Get some tissue in there. Okay, this seems to be working. At least it's working better than it was before. That goes here, and the eitr goes there. There is some more eitr down below somewhere. And where did I put the fragments? Up there. Okay, drop me some eggs, huh? Will you? Maybe that one needs to be swapped out for a smaller one. So we can actually see something like that. There is nothing glittering up there. Okay. Seems to be working. So, yeah, we can leave those here. We don't need to carry around all of that. I think we have to make some more. Gonna have 3 of those and 3 of those because those are the most used ones, I think. Also, we might want to think about the spine snap. Let me have a look at the spine snap. Did we make that already? Yeah, there it is. Let's see. It's only level 1. It has spirit damage. That is much better in the Ashlands. That one has poison damage, which will help with killing the bugs. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna go sleep and wait for our chicken to lay more eggs. Oh, we do need to collect all of those wooden weapons. We have not gotten around to doing much of that. Okay, let's sleep. Let's have a short break here while we are sleeping. I'm gonna be right back with... Okay. Me back. Okay, we need to eat. We need to go back to the mist, but we have to check our chicken first. See what's that doing. Let's eat that and that and that. We need to be cooking. Let's see if that has worked now, if there is more eggs. Only 2. I'm gonna leave them here and see if they are far enough away. It needs to be 6 meters. So 2, 4, maybe. I don't know. We shall see. We're gonna leave them there and we're gonna listen for the cackling and see if they reproduce. Maybe we have to get up there and feed them. Well, they won't reproduce when we are not here, but I think they are out of food. That too. Let's see. Give them some food. Something like that. That seems to have worked nicely. Have they both eaten? Yes. Cool. Good. And that one is done too. No, it isn't. Not yet. It's only 12. Okay. Oh, there is more in here. Yeah, we're gonna leave that. And then we see what's going on. We might probably do something about this here, have some brazier up here for fire. Oh no, that would breed our eggs probably. Oh, well. Okay, we are going on here. Have to check a little bit if there is how many black cores we already have, because I do think we have 10 extra. We will be good. Or like, yeah, maybe 15 extra. The white rabbit. 15 extra. Oh, I got it. We have to rebuild all of that in the ashlands. So we need 5 black cores. Ooh. We need 5 black cores for the machinery each. That's 15. Now come on, land. And then 10 extra to be certain we have enough going forward. So that would make 25 cores. That's a lot of cores to be gathering. Ooh, that is a little bit too much. Where is the next? We are out of bubble here. We got everything here and your mother. And we are out of lingering stamina meat too. Dude. That is no fun. A 2-star one and a starred one. And a good one to boot too. I think we prefer to have a bubble up here. And see if we can stay above the frazzle. Shoot them from above. We don't have to risk our lives here. Not really. There is a seeker soldier too. Huh. Maybe we don't need to go there. That's only a ruin. Nobody ever said you had to fight every single mob. Can we get up there? Ugh. Yell. Now we have every funny thing here. Would like to get up there. Something is angered on something here. Can I please get up here? I would love to know what that gal is tooting about. Give me some light food. I want to jump up here. Do. Okay, that gal is shooting at things over there. I think that is only a single dwarf over there. Don't have to investigate that. that over there. What is that? Is that... Let me see. Ah, there we go. There we have some friendly Dwerger. And that are friendly Dwerger too. Let's have a marker here. Found more Dwerger. Here. And then in that direction. Okay, usually if we find Dwerger, we usually also find something else in the vicinity. At least that is what I have seen. So, somewhere... There is... There is a skull. That is good. Oops. That was not what I was looking for. Oops. Where is that last one? Okay. Good enough. Gonna have to dig that up here. It's not terrible. It is a little bit embedded in rock, but not too much. We can use the stone anyways, because we need to be building more things. So we gonna have a portal here. Portal. And here is a skull. And we gonna pick up our pickaxe and get to work here. Gonna drop that off here for now. Put that in here for now. Take that with. Look in the door here. Only 2. Oh, I closed that off completely here. No, I did not. Not quite sure if this is working. We're gonna find out. I should have put my bubble up. Okay, let's have some light. Where is that thing? Here and here and there. Yeah, we're gonna have fun here. 3 more. Probably a little bit here. And a little bit here. And a little bit here. Making things a little easier to see here. This is gonna be a lot of doing. Probably not the best idea to do it from below. Big chunks. Very nice. We can go on building. Also, we should take down that one. And we might want to put that up here. Nice. Many stones and some wood. And if things should come for us, we can run to the burger. Okay. There is so much stone to be dug up from underneath that skull. Probably we have to do some, yeah, something like that, so we can stand here at least. I don't think we can crush that soft tissue yet. More digging needed. Living the dangerous life here. Now that was good. Maybe we should put up our bubble just to make sure we don't die here. Let's see the other side now. I think we better go home. Getting somewhere here. Can we... Ooh, we got nasty weather here. Yeah, we go home because that nasty weather doesn't make it easier. Gonna get all of that stuff over to our building site. Because that thing is not ready at the least, in the least, to do a lot more building there. Okay, there is one egg already, and there is gonna be more eggs. Gonna see if that is gonna be more than 2 eggs or if that is it. Iggy wood, carapace. Pick up more meat. One egg only? Give me more. But now this is done. 20 and 20. There we go. get up here and do some more building here, because I want to get that finished at some point in time. We're gonna go as high as we can with the stone and then put in stories. But I will want to see how far we can go with that. Before it turns super red and will not go any higher. We might as well, if we need to, put in some extra support. I think we want 2 stories at least. We can have 3. We will be not mad. This is not looking bad. Maybe we are too far away from our chickens here. I'm not sure. Okay, now we are getting the orange and red here. I think we will reach our limits on this side. Maybe we can go 1 more layer if we are lucky. Yeah, that is the last layer we can put on here. Oh, we should go and do some serious eating. Or even better, some serious sleeping. Okay, I think that is that here. It is looking a little bit strange here, but this needs to be on that one. Like so. And that one too. And then that goes like that. And like that. Oh, that was wrong. Like that. And like that. That's not the worst. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 stories, and then the attic. I'm good with that. Let's see what's here. Ah, let's leave them here and see if there will be even more. And repair everything. We do need a lot more wood because we need to build that roof on that warehouse. And then I think we're gonna go with black metal chests for that, and that needs tar. We do have a bunch of tar. That should be sufficient for the chests. And I think that is gonna be the last time we are transferring a warehouse, because this one is gonna be super big. Let's have a short little break here. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, let's sleep. And then another round of gathering stones. And then a round of gathering wood, I think. Ah, good. It's light. Give me food, that, and that, and that. Oh, we have to cook when we come home today. Let's have a look at our eggs. 5. That is cool. Okay. Is that done? No, it's still working. Put them in here for now. Get our bubble up. Maybe wait for a tick or two, we never know. There. I kind of want to break all the stone around that skull best I can before I try to... how do we go about that? From the other side? Before I try to break the tissue, I want that tissue to be coming down all at once if I can make it happen. Yep. Yeah, we have to do that from here, I think. There is still a lot of rock that is embedded in the skull. I think we're getting there, slowly but surely. Very good. So many stones. We're gonna be needing a lot of stones going forward anyways. Now I think we are clear here. Have to take a look from every angle here to see if we're really clear, but I think we are. Well, we have to dig a little more under the skull. Now that here should be the last bit. Should all be hanging free now. Nice. Maybe we could also gain a heck ton of black marble if we dug a little bit more and had it all hanging free. Huh, that box is full. Let's have a second box. There's still a little bit here. Okay, and if we from above probably. Need to remove that joint here. That would probably then allow us to pop all of that. Can I please get out of here? Okay. The second box is completely full. Now let's see if we can pop that. Oh, there is still rocks inside that. That is bad. What a pity. Okay, we have to do it from above then. See, there is still rocks embedded in here. And that is making it impossible to pop all of it at once. That is a pity. I had hoped we could go for it and have it all pop in one go, but yeah. It's not working. What a pity. Da, 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 da. I can't even see where there is more rock embedded. Ah, there. Lot of jumping around. Gonna get more jumping levels here. there. Ah, there is a big chunk in there. Can we get over here? Can stand there. That bit here, that is the culprit, I guess. There. That was a big chunk. Okay. A lot of doing here. Sorry. Thought we could make that pop way more easy, but there. Still not. Still stuck somewhere. Not quite sure where. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. There. That is... There we go. That was that. Okay, and the question is, will that other stuff go now too if we hit it? Or is it still stuck somewhere? Okay, I give up. That is a lot of stuff we gained here. But I think it's time to go home and get all of that stuff home. And see about our eggs. 1 hour 15 minutes into this episode, we've got some more time to be spending with getting some wood for our building project over there. Oh, stupidness. We are done with the stone there. We got to get that set here, because that needs to go upstairs. And that needs to go in here. That needs to go upstairs. Wait. Let me pick up that first here. Because that is a lot of stuff to take upstairs. We're gonna pause here for a sec and put that one on. That makes carrying that stuff easier. Okay, that is that. Need to repair that. And that. Do we jump over there, get the remaining stones too? Just to make sure we have everything here. Should be able to pick that up from here. I don't think we go there again before the morning because it's getting dark and night spawns, you know? Oh, come on. Did not make it to the box. Like 2 steps away. That is a lot of black marble here. That is nice. Okay, let's do some cooking. We need some seeker aspic. That, and that. And seeker aspic. Let's make 2 batches. We're gonna eat it anyways. So that goes in back here. That goes here. And that goes here. Mr. Oh, I think we are running low on carrots. I got the wrong stuff here. Mr. Supreme Jotun Puffs. Not honey. Aw, come on. And a little bit of wood. Fire up the oven. Is there more in there? Yes, good. That goes back and that goes back. And that is the last bit of our carrots. We need to do some carrots and omelette. That. And that. Nice. Now if that was ready, very good. Get those in there and see about the eggs. There's some more eggs. And what's in here? Only 2. Okay. We have not been at home a lot. So I think it's fine. That is only 13. We would need all of this is bonkers. There. We would need 15 to make another batch, but that is okay. Repair that. Yeah, the wood situation is dire. I think we have to go over to Valheim and get a lot of wood in the next day before we can go on. Come on, give me that. Okay, we are good with that now. That's not bad. Let's go sleep real quick before the night is up. Gonna have another short break here just for me to drink something. Be right back with you. Okay, me is back and we gonna go another day. Also, we should be looking at the comfy levels if we miss something. Not quite sure. We want to go to Valheim because we want to have more wood, so we don't need that good food. We can jump over here real quick and get the remaining stones. Just like that. There. I kind of want to put some lanterns outside of that building over there. Do we have more Durga lanterns? Let's have a look. Not quite sure. That is a lot of stuff here too. And look at all of that black metal we put in here. Do we have more Durga lanterns? Yes. What else is needed? Furniture, those here. Copper, okay. Copper. Let's do that real quick because we have... Oh, I think we need a black forge over there to make that happen. Do we have a black forge around down here somewhere? Behind that? No? I think we need a black forge, not a regular forge, to make that happen. And we only have a regular forge here. I don't think that will work. Yeah, black forge is needed here. What a pity. I had hoped I could do that real quick, but I don't think. So we leave that here and put more stuff in our zip-zap machine. There. And Wiesenheim. There we go. We have to think up a place for the portal house because we have not yet built a portal house for the Mistlands. Good thing we planted a lot of trees here. And there, the Muppets are coming. Get out of the way before we get hurt. Okay, we're full. First load goes in the portal house. Nice little chain reaction here. Very good. That is helpful. Don't have to hack at each and every tree. I think with that we should have enough to keep the lights on for a little bit longer. Just gonna get all of those tree trunks removed and all of the logs made into pieces of wood so we can carry that home. Ooh, even more of a chain reaction there. The lights are gonna stay on in our base. Okay, let's get that to the portal house real quick. And then I think we have to go to Sonnenheim and get us some more carrots. Or plant some if we don't have any there. Done. Ooh, that is a lot of wood. Just want to get all the loose bits because they will despawn if we don't pick them up. Logs won't despawn, but the loose bits will. I do love that feather cape. Okay, I think we've got everything now. That was lying around here. There is a little bit more here. Give me that too. There we go. And we're gonna take home some of the seeds, I think, because we can feed that to the chicken too. And we've got so many seeds here that can, well, like that probably. Have to jump over there a few times because no room in inventory. Just drop it off here. That can be left here. Some feathers, some resin, and that needs to go to the chickens so we can feed them. Go in here. I think 100 wood are not enough to build the 2 stories. No room in inventory. So maybe 200 more to go there. We have to have... Oops. We have to have a staircase that goes up there. And we have to bring a black forge so we can hang the lights. What even is needed for a black forge? Iggy wood and marble and black cores. Iggy wood. Oh, we're gonna have to have more iggy wood too. And 10 black marble. Just stick that black forge over there real quick. We're gonna demolish that at some point anyways, but we need it here so we can place the burger lanterns and the last bit of wood. Okay, now we've got everything here. And let's get that over there real quick. Just put a box there so we can store it for a sec here. So we can then build that. Oh, and we have to have some core wood. There is something in here? No, some core wood because we want to... 1, 2, 3. Very good. Because we want to have that roof fixed up there. There. Core wood. I only need 2. But we want some tar too. For the roof pieces. Do they have food still? Nah. Let's feed them some of that here. Yes, okay. Both have eaten. Okay, how do we start that? I think we need to have that go from here? Is that? No, that is not good. We want that on this level, so that needs to come down here. And that will interfere with that here. Maybe we have to do a little bit of hacking here. Plane that down a tiny bit. So that comes like that. I think that's better. We have to think about what we're doing here, but for now we're gonna get that interior in here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be the floor for the second story then. Something like that. That is way strange, but it's okay. That fill in like that. So that is coming over like that. Probably. And fill the gaps. Not quite sure about that here. But that will work. And then we go from here and then in that direction. This is gonna be awkward. Not sure if I like that. Because this is gonna be a very strange walkway here. Might work. I don't know yet. Maybe we have to redo that. But something up along those lines, probably. And then we go with that. And then we put a roof on that in the end. And all of that is gonna be wet, and all of that is gonna be not working good, but... And I forgot to mute my messenger there. Who would have thunk? And that one goes here, and continue with that. all over to the other side. Get the floor tiles in here too. Not even sure that that will work out in the end, but we're gonna go with that nonetheless. Can we? Oh no, that went somewhere. Something like that. And there needs to go another row of floorboards here, I guess. Missing requirement. We are out of wood. Something like that. Probably. And then we need that to go on here. We need a platform to be standing on so I can see what I'm doing. Because we need that to go underneath and that to go to that side. And then we don't have we're gonna have to leave that here now, and we're gonna have to have those. I want one above the door here, and probably this is difficult. One here. And probably another one up here somewhere. Maybe we have to do some more chimney building. We'll put that here for now so we have some light. But that is not the final destination. Okay, I think we're good with that for the moment. We are nearing the 2-hour mark here, so we're gonna get all of that sorted out. And something in here? Nope. So the chains need to go back in here. Now we are out of Virga lanterns. This is all a little strange in here, really. Look how many teddy bears we have. Okay, let's repair all the stuff, and we are going to end the episode here. I do hope you had fun with it. If you had, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already, because we are uploading 2 times a week, and also on Tuesdays and Fridays we are live with some trophy hunts and with a no map run. Maigo is going no map and fire hazards on Tuesday evenings, and on Friday we do play some trophy hunts. So if you want to see that, do subscribe, come back again Tuesdays, Fridays, Mondays, and Fridays for Comfy Cozy Completionist. And we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!